Gemini, my twins. Here's your general love and spirituality reading for March 2019. This is good for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Also, Gemini, before we get started here, the energies and messages that are present within this reading, the best thing to do with them is just to, Gemini, to apply them where it fits, how it fits, and to whom it fits. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get started here for you. So, Gemini, for the heart of the matter here for you, what popped out for you? The Son of Swords here, or the Knight of Swords reversed. What's in your foundation? What you're resting upon? The Fool card here. What's in your mindset or what you're ruminating over this month or during this time? You got the card Eon popped out here. We'll talk about this in a bit, okay, Gemini? What you're leaving behind are the energies that are behind you now and you're walking away from. You have here the High Priestess reversed and the Ten of Cups here as well. And the energies that are ahead of you or in front of you, what you can expect for this month here is the Mother of Cups reversed, or the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Daughter of Wands reversed, or the Page of Wands reversed. Some of you can maybe be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces individual, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio individual here. Maybe even a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or have any of that in your chart. Excuse me, Gemini. All right, so let's get started here, Gemini. See what's going on for you. All right, Gemini. This month, what I'm getting for you is you are interesting. I feel, Gemini, this month you're going to recognize or understand and see why it's very important to not run with half the story, or half the facts regarding what it is that we want and what it is that we desire and what it is that we're manifesting and creating. It's very interesting energy here, Gem, because it's almost like you're going to be okay with running with half the story. Okay, it's like this, Gemini. I feel like there's going to be a communication error, right? Which is emblematic of Mercury retrograde in Pisces during this time. And Gemini, one of your ruling planets, or the ruling planet for Gemini, is Mercury, regardless of what sign it's in. So communication can be a little bit a little crazy this month. Misunderstandings can happen, Also too, Gemini, I forgot to mention, as I was meditating on your energy, the month of June came up, June 2018. So maybe for a lot of you, something happened around your birthday last year that may kind of still linger into 2019. Or maybe there's a culmination of something around your birthday or within the month of June. So back to what I was saying here, Gemini. But I really just feel like you're going to have like a conversation with someone, and they're going to maybe respond to you in an interesting manner, right? Where you're going to then look at what they said or how things came out and what the context of the conversation was. And it's almost going to be like, I just heard, you're going to almost like stand corrected in a sense. But you're not going to take it negatively. Like maybe like, in the heat of the moment, you may kind of be like, oh, fuck you, you know what I mean? Something like that. But I'm just really feeling here, Gem, that it's going to be something that's going to teach you really to always be sure what it is that you really want and what it is that you really desire and what you're working towards, and realizing that and recognizing that as to which you want and that you're passionate about, that will be emblematic as to the words that come out of your mouth, the communicational interactions with people, right? And I feel like for the majority of you this month, like I said, you may not fully understand really what you want, or maybe it's something that you believe that you want, right? And then I feel like I said, a conversation is going to happen, and then it's going to like alter it or shift it, or it's going to the context of that conversation is going to really take you to that point where you're going to be like, oh, I never thought of it from that perspective. Like, do I really want this, or do I really strive, or do I want to put the time into whatever it is that you are needing or wanting or desiring during this time, Gemini? Because the energy that's behind you, or what you're leaving behind, is really you understanding what truly makes you happy, and what really goes into, and how much you value and cherish and really want and give, regarding emotional commitment. You know, what really makes you happy. So what you're leaving behind is you not being sure about that any longer, and you not trusting your intuition, and you not really being completely honest with yourself on a very deep subconscious level. You know, regarding Cancer risings, or Cancer ascendants that are watching this reading here, if you are a Cancer ascendant or rising, the North Node is in your 12th house during this time. So there's a lot of transformation regarding like redoing timelines, or reliving like a past life event, or it may feel like that. So this is a opportunity for correction regarding aligning yourself with what it is that you really truly want and what you truly desire. So in me saying all that, and that usually just applies to a Cancer rising. But anyway, you're leaving behind that, Gemini, well, of really not listening to your own self, and to what choosing to really listen to your logic, right? Or take your logical mind and thoughts too much into account, and completely disregarding your intuition. You're no longer doing that anymore, because intuition, Gemini, has a lot to do with feeling. You know, the whole thing is feeling. Intuition is all about feeling. You know, so when we don't pay attention to our intuition, we don't feel it, and we run off of logic, we miss that opportunity to know what we really truly want, and what we truly desire, and what really resides within our heart, and what would really make us happy, and how to show other individuals how to love us, you know? So you're leaving that behind, of you having or believing a skewed perception as to what it is that you really truly want regarding emotional commitment and security. What's ahead of you here, Gemini, is it's like you no longer really feeling like you can't manifest, or you can't maintain, or have the confidence in yourself to really say what it is that you truly want. I'm picking up, Gemini, that for some of you, you may be kind of a little bit afraid of that. When I say afraid, it's more of like you may be a little bit apprehensive regarding if you really obtained what it is that you truly want and desire, will you really be happy with it? You know what I mean? Will you have any regrets regarding the end result of that? So that's kind of what I'm getting here for you. That's, I feel like, the main vibe for a lot of you this month, Gemini, is really you just being confident in yourself, and saying what it is that you really want, you know, and meaning, and truly meaning what it is that you want, and it coming from like conviction, and it coming from emotional honesty within yourself, you know, and you no longer believing your own like delusion regarding what it is that you think will make you happy. Now it's time to feel what will make you happy now, Gemini. In your mindset, you know, what you've been like ruminating over, we have Eon here. And it's very interesting, Gemini, because this card here, Eon, it speaks of, Gemini, of having optimism. Even when there's like strenuous growth that is coming from it, or that is required to get to the next step. So it's having that optimism, like intuitively knowing and having that optimism, Gemini, that things are going to work out the way that you really want them to, and they're going to work out the way that they should. But once again, we have to feel that. We don't think that, you know? And then, like I said here too, in your foundation, you have the Fool card. So it's really, this is all about optimism and really moving forward, Gemini, and really just saying like, YOLO, fuck it, we're just gonna trust it. This is what these two cards here bring, that type of energy, Gemini. So I really just kind of feel that it's time to really this is going to be like a spiritual challenge or lesson for you regarding listening to your intuition and really tapping into it and really trusting it, and not always trusting the the delusion sometimes that we tell ourselves what it is that we truly want, because it comes from here. That's where it really comes from. And that's how you know what to work towards and why, Gemini, you are doing some of the things that you're doing and what purpose does it serve, you know? Because it comes from like operating from your soul. All right, Gemini, that's what I'm getting for you for March 2019. Be sure to visit intuitiveperceptions.com for the extended reading portion of March 2019 here. There in the extended reading, Gemini, we're gonna go over the door that is now open for you, the door that is now closed, any unconscious fears that may be present, and any potential blocks that may be that may come up or be present regarding moving forward this month, and just kind of you know, working through this energy and obtaining the most how can I say this? The most value and opportunity for learning throughout this spiritual process for you, Gemini. And also in this extended reading too, we're going to just kind of clarify and delve deeper into you know, the positions here. Basically answer, Gemini, the who, what, when, where, and the whys. So yeah, Gemini, on intuitiveperceptions.com, and go to the extended readings tab, and they're there available for you. All right, Gemini, you'll be all right this month. It's just going to really trust your feeling over your logic. And with Mercury being, you know, pretty much shadow, we're pretty much there already. Mercury being retrograde in Pisces, it's really just the energy for everyone regarding all logic is out the window at this point in time during this retrograde Mercury transit, and logic is out the window, and it's going to be very dreamy and more about feeling and trusting what it is that you really truly want to operating from your soul, Gemini. All right, Gemini, as always, God bless and love and light, and I'll see you in the extended reading. All right, Gemini, we'll see you.